Good day and welcome to a new video. It's been a while since my last top 3 discussion video, so today I want to talk about my 3+1 favorite flavors that I use as boosters. These are common flavor concentrates that can enhance or add depth to your e-liquid mixes, and to get right to the point, here is the first one for today. This is Flavor Art's Desert Ship. I usually avoid using this flavor as the primary tobacco since I find it too bold, dark, and smoky for my taste. It is hard to mellow it down when it's the only tobacco flavor in a recipe, so I stopped using it almost completely. Until one day I was out of FA's oak, so I decided to use Desert Ship at 0.5% in a recipe that had DFA's RY4 as the main tobacco. To my surprise, Desert Ship worked better than oak in this case, and not only added an earthy taste to the mix that I was looking for, but also made the RY4 taste much richer. So on number 1 for today is FA's Desert Ship, to be used from 0.25 up to a maximum 1% as a tobacco additive. Now for number 2, we are going to a much milder flavor, and that is DFA's or Flavor Art's Meringue. You can use either one in this case. This is an excellent vanilla booster that adds an additional mild and sweet vanilla layer on top of your existing vanilla or cream flavor, and making it taste much more full and realistic. Meringue is a very helpful flavor to have, and it can be bended to fit in almost any e-liquid. In this case, I mainly use it in my cream, custard, and tobacco recipes, but I have also found that a touch of meringue in fruit e-liquids sometimes will make the recipe taste a lot richer. And now moving to the third flavor, this is TFA's Quince. This is a flavor you hear about very scarcely, but I believe this to be one of the best fruit boosters available. When it's used at around 1%, it will add a sweet freshness to other fruits, together with some extra pulpy mouthfeel. It is a relatively sweet flavor with a mild apple/pear aftertaste, which works great as a pair to almost any fruit. It will make almost any fruit you add it to taste a lot more realistic, and because of its light nature, it works better with primarily fruit or tobacco recipes rather than creams. For cream and custard recipes, I included one more flavor that is excellent for that. So this is the last one and a bonus for this list, TFA DragonFruit. As I just mentioned, this is pretty much an alternative to TFA's Quince, but to use with cream-based e-liquids. Because of its emulsifying properties, it will help fruits or other light viscosity flavors to blend in better with creams or custards. A few years ago, the secret to a nice strawberry cheesecake recipe was always a touch of dragon fruit. This is information that you probably already know if you have been mixing for a while now, but it's also a good tip for DIY beginners. TFA's dragon fruit in general should be a staple in any collection, and you can see its success as a flavor from all the attempts of other companies trying to imitate it. Most of other flavors come close to the taste, but if you need dragon fruit for blending rather than its taste, then the TFA version is still the one to get. All in all, I hope this video gave you some good information to help you improve your own e-liquid recipes. If you also have anything to share with us on this topic, as always, leave it in the comments. I know I missed a lot of other common flavors like cucumber or cactus, so if you have any other flavors to suggest, leave that below to include in part 2. I want to say Happy Victoria Day to anyone living in the Commonwealth, and I will see you again next week with something new.